boys forced to rape their mums and cannibalism discovered in Congo War. Boys are being told they must rape their own mothers and girls are told witchcraft will let them catch bullets in Congo, a team of UN human rights experts have said. They have also revealed that women are forced to choose gang rape or death in the war-torn country and there is evidence of cannibalism. A team investigating the conflict in the Kasai region of Democratic Republic of Congo told the ONU they suspected all sides were guilty of war crimes and crimes against humanity. The war erupted in 2016, involving the Camu-Nsapu and Bonamora militias and Congo's armed forces, the FARC. What happened in the Kasai simply beggars description, Congo's human rights minister Marie-Ange Mushobekwa told the council. One victim told us that in May 2017 she saw a group of Camu-Nsapu militia, some of whom sported female genitals, clitorises and vaginas, as medals, the report said. Some witnesses recalled seeing people cutting up, cooking and eating human flesh, including penises cut from men who were still alive and from corpses, especially FARC, and drinking human blood. Lead investigator Bunker Walindia told the council that in one incident, at least 186 men and boys from a single village were beheaded by Camu-Nsapu, many of whose members were children forced to fight, unarmed or wielding sticks, and were convinced that magic had made them invulnerable. Many such child soldiers were killed when FARC soldiers machine-gunned them indiscriminately, he said. The bodies were often buried in mass graves, or were sometimes piled in trucks by soldiers to be buried elsewhere. There were initially thought to be about 86 mass graves, but after investigating on the ground the team suspected there may be hundreds, he said. A Congolese government spokesman told Reuters that such information should be passed to magistrates in Congo. We were not aware of this and it is very curious. But it is clearly a politically motivated press campaign that has nothing to do with justice, he said. Mushobekwa said the government had given the expert team its wholehearted cooperation and wanted the truth to come out, but she said some of the findings were rather doubtful because the investigation had been done quickly. One thing is absolutely certain. Each element of law enforcement and security forces that is responsible for these crimes will answer for their actions and will be severely punished, she said. My greatest concern, however, is that what we are witnessing today may be only the prelude of what is still to come. In my view, Kasai already today bears the signature of Rwanda and Bosnia in the early 1990s, Nils Melzer, UN Special Rapporteur on Torture Worldwide told Reuters. Congo's army and allied Bonamora militia opposed the Camu-Nsapu militia in a partially ethnic conflict that erupted in 2016 and still simmers. It was one of a series of flare-ups to hit Congo around the time President Joseph Kabila refused to leave power when his mandate expired at the end of 2016. Rwanda's 1994 genocide saw 800,000 Tutsis and moderate Hutus killed in 100 days by the Hutu-led government and ethnic militias. The United Nations and major powers failed to halt the slaughter, despite cables from the field that it was looming. Some 8,000 Muslim men and boys were massacred by Bosnian Serb troops under the command of former General Ratko Mladic at Srebrenica, a U.N. designated a safe haven in July 1995, the worst mass killing on European soil since World War II. Today Kasai is a hell that is just about to break loose, said Melzer, a Swiss international lawyer serving in the independent UN Post. Our experts have delivered the evidence and it is now up to the world leaders to get their act together and prevent the next genocide, the next exodus of millions to all corners of the world and the next unforgivable tragedy in human history. If you have a story for our news team, email us at webnews@metro.co.uk. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Major powers on the UN Security Council failed to heed warnings to halt ethnic violence in Rwanda or Bosnia but years later set up international tribunals to prosecute perpetrators. At least 5,000 people have been killed in the Kasai region over the past 2 years and more than 1.4 million displaced, while only a few low-level criminal suspects have been prosecuted, Human Rights Watch said on Tuesday. The risks of further violence, abuse, and repression in the coming months are very real, with potentially devastating consequences throughout the region. Layla Mattar of the New York-based group told the UN Human Rights Council,